Hello everyone and welcome. This is Summer Learning. Today I'm specifically going to talk a lot about reading, but I'm going to give you some other tips too, other things that you can do to continue the learning throughout the summer. We all believe that whatever you're doing is right for your family. If you're continuing to learn through the summer, great. If you take a break through the summer, great. But these are just simple things that you can do. In my house, we set a timer. Everyone reads for 30 minutes. And then they do a little bit of extra practice for an additional 30 minutes. However, there's additional reading in the evening and as they go to bed. So there's just tidbits of reading all throughout. There are tons of studies out there that talk about summer slide. I encourage you to look it up if you're interested. There are reasons that your children should continue reading throughout the summer. And I'm going to give you some stuff that you can do to help that along. First of all, I'm going to talk about the Sonlight Summer Readers. This year, Sonlight Summer Readers are excellent. We've read just a few in my family so far. We're catching up, we're reading ahead, we're doing some other things that we are just trying to fill in our summer with. But I'm going to go through the Summer Readers. I think it's perfect for us to flip through them so you can see what they look like. Summer readers are all divided by elementary, middle, and high school, and then divided by boy and girl. So there are 6 different sets of summer readers. And, you could take one of these sets and create a book club at your house. Everyone reads the same books, and then you sit around and talk about them. You could buy a set for each child. You could read some of these aloud to your children, and they could read them to themselves. For the most part, some of those kindergarten and first graders might need a little help. But let's talk first about the elementary girls set. So this is the elementary girls set, and I'm going to show you everything that's in here. So this is the Curious Cat Spy Club, and I just want to show you, this is probably one of the higher level books in the elementary girls, so you may have to read that one aloud. And the Lottie Lipton Adventure, the Catacomb Chaos. And this one is a little bit younger, directed towards younger children. And Escape from Baxter's Barn. Again, this would be a super fun one to read as a family, or if you have a higher elementary school child or girl, that would work. And boys too. I will say, the only difference is boys' books are a little bit more adventurous. Girls' books are a little bit more focused on animals and, sweet, cute things. So that is really the difference. They're all going to be for fun, and they're all going to be wholesome. So you don't really have to worry about your children opening this book and seeing, hearing anything that they wouldn't hear on TV or maybe from some of their friends' mouths. So this one is The Mare's Tale. This one is a little bit thinner and a little bit more appropriate for those younger elementary school readers to read alone. This is the boys' elementary school, Bayberry Island. This one has some great illustrations, a little bit thicker, still great. The Bad Guys. This one we've read all of the series. Whenever I'm like, it's time to read, this is what he picks up. He's a struggling reader, but at least he's reading. The Lion Tamer. And then there is what the Lion Tamer looks like. This one is a hardcover. And there are some illustrations in here, very few, but. And Kid Spies. That one's hardcover too. Girl Middle School, Confessions from a Principal's Kid. And this one gets a little bit, these age up quite a bit into middle school. So they're less pictures, more reading as appropriate. Lemons. Hour of Bees. This one is a favorite in our house. And Dragon Slippers. So that is the girls' middle school set. Boys' middle school set. We do have a few pictures in these ones, but I do think boys might need a little bit more engagement at times. Funny, a middle school story. So that is what that one looks like. The Unteachables. The Lighthouse Between Worlds. Goodness. The Donut Fix. Everything is less terrible with donuts. I can agree. And this one is the Boy High School Restart. Masterminds. So this particular book is in both boys and girls high school selection. The Beyonders, A World Without Heroes. This one is a serious book for those serious readers. And Pay Attention, Carter Jones. This one is a hardcover, but still super fun. And this is the High School Girls, A Conspiracy of Kings. Mastermind. The Unwanted. The Book of Pearl, another hardcover. So that is all of Sonlight's summer readers. You can find these on our website. They are at sonlight.com/summerreaders, and they are all available for purchase. Other things that you can do over the summer is electives. If you have any electives that you haven't worked on or that have been neglected throughout the year, this is a great time to pick those up. I know that piano lessons might have been canceled. There's tons of stuff that you can do. Pull up YouTube and see if there's any lessons there. Something else you can do for the summer is any hands-on history projects that you have been putting off throughout the year. So this one happens to be American History 2. This goes with History Bible Literature E. So if you've done History Bible Literature E this year, this would be a great thing for you to add on for the summer. And it will sort of wrap up all your learning and help refresh everything that your child has worked on through the summer. We have lap books that go up to H, I believe. Yes, World History 2. And we also have a election lap book that would be great to do this year as well. Or if you have younger children, you could do these hands-on history kits. These go with History Bible Literature A, B, and C, so all the way up through World History 2. However, I will say I've worked on these with my middle schooler and she loves them just as much as the elementary school child. So these will come in pre-packaged baggies. Basically, this is a signet ring we've already done. So there's our signet ring. Everything is planned out for you in the hands-on history booklet. There are 9 projects that come in this box. Each project has a little bit of history and then how to do it. So this is the signet ring. We learned a little bit of how the signet ring was used in history, as well as then we made one. These go great with the History Bible Literature packages. However, you do not need to do those as right along with them. They're just great little tools. Here's one that we haven't done yet. It's the 1903 Wright Brothers flyer. So we can make an airplane that sort of looks like the flyer that the Wright brothers used, which is super cool. Everything comes in pre-packaged like this. You know, here's the letter press. We can make a letter press. Everything you need right in the box. You might be asked to bring a ruler, scissors, but everything else is right in here. It is amazing, right to your door, delivered. And there are nine different projects within each box, 3 boxes. Other things you can do are unit studies. We have election unit study. That is great. It's free download. We also have some great travel guides. I know that this summer may or may not be the best time to do that based on what's happening in your community, but there is a Williamsburg travel guide, there's a Monticello travel guide, and those can help you really plan your trip around what you're studying or what you want to learn about or where you are even. The other game, this game is just something that we love in our house. It's called Bananagrams, and it's super fun. You have to make words quicker than everyone else. We love these kind of games. Scrabble, Bananagrams, any games that help with word would be great to do with your children. Some other things you could do is all those science projects you skipped over this year, or just look up some science projects and do some science. That would be great too. The biggest thing you can do is read. It helps tremendously. It's the biggest bang for your buck to do over the summer. You could, if you're not into buying new things, that's totally fine too. Clean off your bookshelves, pull out your favorites, provide a bingo sheet, read poetry, read nonfiction, read fiction, read biographies, whatever type of books you want to put on your bingo sheet, and then have each kid mark it off. And once they've read it, whoever wins might win an ice cream cone or, something very simple, a free book, another book. The other thing is, once you've cleaned off your shelves, do an awards ceremony. Pick your favorite book, pick the funniest, the best tearjerker, all the different categories that can come along with books, and do a fun award ceremony right in your home. Dress up like you're on the red carpet and give your books an award. Wouldn't that be so fun? I really want to do that. Anyway, you can also just, like I said, organize those bookshelves and reread your favorites. Just spend time with your family instead of scrolling through news or watching TV or out in your baseball games that might have been canceled. Reread. It's great. There are books that you can pick up and reread over and over again, and you've got them on your bookshelf if you're a Sonlighter. I promise you that. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope this helps. I will see you next time. Thank you.